Remember, beliefs turns into actions, and actions turns into a way of life, a reality. So be mindful of the things that you tell yourself. You make yourself feel, you make yourself believe. Because the longer you sit in that energy, you're going to just produce more of it. A lot of us are also fear driven. Fear plays a huge factor in our life when it comes to many different things, no matter what it is. People do not succeed at much because they are caught up in being fearful. They're caught up in, what if it don't work out? They never say, what if this does? Or, I'm capable of figuring this shit out. I am capable of working through this. I can have this. I can be successful at this. I will achieve my goals. If you are a little bit more aware, then you can detach yourself from those self-sabotaging belief systems that you've been holding on for your whole life. You can free yourself up of that. It is possible. I'm living proof, and many others, that this is real. That you can live a life that's fruitful, that's loving, that's pure. In essence, you can. You just have to choose to do that. Like, just really sit for a moment and really think of the reasons why you are not where you want to be in life. And 9 out of 10, it's either something that someone told you, or like something that you've made yourself believe. And this is why I'm not afraid to live for myself, for the most part. I mean, there's still work to be done, of course, but I can no longer live to please others. I'm not going to be here twice, like in this physical body, this avatar, this specific life. I would never relive this. So I cannot waste time pouring into people, places, and things that's not serving me any good anymore. I can't no longer settle. Or I really don't want to do something, I'm not going to fucking do it. I don't care who the person is. I don't care what the situation is. And I don't care who feels some type of way about it. This is for me. So that I'll be able to look myself in the mirror. So that I'll be able to sleep at night. Somebody invites me to the club, I'm not going. Why? Because I'm not a club kind of girl anymore. The 20-year-old Ceribia, the 21-year-old Ceribia, you know, the teenage Ceribia was always down for a turn up, down to disconnect from herself. I was always down for it, to neglect my feelings. So I would drink my pain away. Me now, that's not me no more. And a lot of people is still looking at me from the eyes of the Ceribia that I was and not who I am. Stop looking at people from their past. Stop identifying people with the shit that they've been through, or the person that they was in high school. We all are working through shit. We all have trauma. We all have belief systems and things that we put on ourselves that's not fucking true. Some of us are breaking free from it. Some of us are still in that rat race cycle. But I trust that this video will bring you some insight, some inspiration, some clarity, some perspective on your situation, and how you can take some of this advice and make it more relatable to yourself. But when you're so used to reacting in the same way, when you've created these patterns for yourself, you don't even have to tell your body to do things. It's just going to do it. It's just going to become a natural thing. A natural thing. Remember, beliefs turns into actions, and actions turns into a way of life, a reality. So be mindful of the things that you tell yourself. You make yourself feel, you make yourself believe. Because the longer you sit in that energy, you're going to just produce more of it. I'm going to use some of my journey, right? I'm going to use some of my experience, okay? I'm going to make myself a little vulnerable right now, and that's okay. I'm cool with that, I think, at this point in my life. I grew up in a single parent household, and I got a job, right? I realized that I need to be more responsible when it comes to my money. So I'll like buy food for the house. You know, it was just me, my mom, and my brother, and our dog and our cat. You know, it was just us. So I like buy food for the house, buy tissue, you know, toiletries or whatever, save a little bit. Me having to become an adult at a young age, it made me have this very independent demeanor about myself. And as I've gotten a little older, it was really hard for me to open up to love. It was hard for me to accept love. It was hard for me to feel appreciate it. I will always not let people in because I always feel like I can do it myself because I don't want to be a burden. I don't want to seem like I can't handle the situation on my own. I created these very independent traits from a situation that has happened to me at a young age. Then I became an adult really early on in my life because of my situation at the time, you know? So I had a really hard time, like, kind of relaxing in relationships, if that makes sense. Like, I always wanted to be the one that ran the relationship. I always wanted to have all of the, like, say. I was very stern in my ways. I feel like that had a lot to do with me having to make, like, sacrifices at a young age. That, like, being exposed to so much. And it wasn't just the fact that I got a job young. It was social media, the things that I was doing, you know, in my personal life, my sexual life. Like, I was doing grown-up shit. So it made me have this grown woman mentality. I became very independent. And it was really hard for me to accept love. And I'm still a little like, when it comes to accepting love. Like, is this real? Should I let them in? It was tough for me to feel secure and safe in relationships. That's something that I need to reprogram and detach myself from. And I have a lover that's willing to, like, not even willing to, but she does, and also willing to give me the world. If you just want to stay home and, like, do yoga all day and do readings for people and play Sims, like, whatever it is, like, whatever fills your life cup up, you can do that. Like, if you don't want to, like, have the financial responsibility of bringing passive income into our household so that we can have food and lights and stuff like that, you don't have to have that responsibility. You can give me that responsibility. Let me take care of you. The first time she said that to me, I was like, whoa. Like, no, that's not the kind of person I am. Like, no, I'm the type of person that's like, I'm a boss. Like, I'm going to go out, get my own bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I said, I was very stern in that independent energy. And people knew that about me. So they had, like, this one way of viewing me. And still, to this day, they probably still do. But the universe has blessed me with someone to take care of me for once. And not me taking care of other people. Not working for other people. Not doing things for other people and living for other people. Like, the universe is actually giving me the opportunity to sit back and let somebody take care of me for a change. And I rejected it so many times. Like, I feel like more recent in my life, I was more accepting and open to the idea of letting Zen, my lover, take care of me. But still, I'm still going to bring in my own income, you know, with my entrepreneurship. Yeah, it's just a lot of reprogramming, a lot of trauma that shapes you into the woman, the man that you are now. And it's just time to slowly detach ourselves from those things, those events, those environments, whatever it may be. The same way you created a life out of negativity and beliefs or from other people, from peers, from social media, you can create a life that is really you. You can create a life that's abundant. If you live for other people, you can live for yourself. It's just harder. It's easier. It's more comfortable for us to think negative thoughts, for us to be hard on ourselves. It's easier. It's more convenient. The fear, the sadness, the hurt, it feels better to us because that's what we're used to doing. That's our safe zone. Living for other people, we feel safe. Living in fear and doubt and negativity, we feel safe there. We're comfortable there. So the minute someone tries to give you advice or inspire you or try to motivate you, you put up this wall. Like, nah, I'm not deserving of that. I don't deserve that. I don't deserve to live a beautiful life. I don't deserve to feel content. I don't deserve financial blessings. I don't deserve that. But who told you that?